Today we're high above Yorkville, a totally happening spot, but not near as happening as this condo. Check out this clean, modern interior. It's a beautiful white space, grounded by this couch in the very center of the room, which actually flips up to allow TV viewing to the plasma behind. We fold this down and divide the space with this beautiful seascape of polished chrome tables from Italy, all at different levels, and they can pull out to any given chair. The grouping around the fireplace are these 1950s designed Jakobsen chairs in a multitude of colors. They give a real punch to the space and are very sculptural. Beside each of them are a little leather table with multicolored leather tops. And the backdrop to the space is this cherry wood paneling and wall that's around the fireplace. We framed the fireplace with stainless steel. Lighting, different on each side, gives it a little twist. Blue pearl granite surrounds it for a real subtle but stone effect. And our backdrop continues on with a mirrored panel and its great glowing glass light feature that separates the kitchen from the living space. The same blue pearl granite gives us continuity, and a really great feature of the space are these columns. Raw concrete, the actual structural columns from the building that we had covered during construction so that they wouldn't get graffitied or ruined. A little bit more mirror for a little glitz leads us to the bar area, which actually doubles as a dining space. We custom designed this huge 14-foot bar and have glowing glass panels in both the front, top, and ends, surrounded by stainless steel. The seats are done by Philippe Stark and are in polished chrome. Beautiful sculptures, each onto their own. Just off the bar area is this little mini lounge, and these white chairs are swiveling and a perfect way to look out onto the view. An Eileen Gray table, the perfect spot for your martini, and the backdrop to it all, a stunning light designed by a company in the Netherlands. This beautiful cherry door on an offset pivot is almost 7 feet wide and actually separates the lounge, the living lounge, from the kitchen. When closed, it completely conceals the other room and blends right into our stainless steel paneling that wraps the fireplace. A double-sided fireplace goes right through to the living room. The view from the living room, if the door is open, is nothing but this little eating area. And once again, design classics. A Nienkamper grid table with these beautiful 1950s Eames chairs. The backdrop to the space is entirely functional. A beautiful work surface done in cherry cabinetry that conceals files and a floating bridge of the blue pearl granite. It steps up one step to conceal the wine fridge, and then we start our cherry paneling, done just slightly darker than in the living room. This first panel actually conceals the furnace, and when dealing with a condo, you don't actually have to keep the building standards big furnace rooms. Completely concealed, but still functional, it blends right into our cabinetry that starts off with pantry, sub-zero, works its way to the cooktop, oven below, more pantry, and wraps around. The flooring is this great gray metallic slate, and we've done it in a brick pattern for a bigger effect. The continuation of the kitchen, the sink area that actually looks into the living room, continues our theme of both the stainless and the cherry. And we've blocked things to kind of give a Mondrian grid effect. The focal of the kitchen truly is the island, though, and it's a giant 8-foot-long piece of rock maple sitting on these beautiful stainless legs with stainless ball accents. A totally functional drawer space in this end actually makes it usable, and the punctuation of it is this beautiful light with glowing glass and stainless. The master suite is really a restful paradise. The entrance to it is actually quite austere. We've done these drywall panels with a window into the bathroom above this side and a mirror to reflect light on the other. It works its way into, once again, our same cherry paneling. And notice how the floor changes directions and borders the carpet. The Jatoba floor is a true natural Brazilian cherry wood, and the inset of the carpet is a sharp contrast to that. To expand the space, we use this giant mirror, and sandblasted these little dots into it for a really great visual effect. The backdrop of the bed, once again, where space is an issue, we've built in everything. So we have doors on either side of the bed for storage, little mini night tables cut into it, storage behind the pillows, every single square inch of space used. The bed itself, very hotel-like in its white linen, the same mirror with the dots behind it, reading lamps on each side, very minimal, but still very cozy. This great stainless steel valance detail gives uplight at night for a very dramatic effect. The end elevation of the bedroom is really a layered effect of sculptural items. The Philippe Starck mirror with its own light in it, a Noguchi table, an Eames chair by Vitra, all sculptural elements layered one on top of each other for a truly dramatic effect. The master ensuite continues our theme of the boutique hotel, and we've actually used all the same materials. The Jatoba floor runs in, the cabinetry is cherry with stainless handles, a beautiful natural stone is on the vanity top, a makeup mirror is focused on a mirrored panel, and for some texture, we've actually ribbed cherry in this panel beside the toilet and bidet. The final corner of the room has this frameless glass shower, all done in the same marble, and it truly does feel like an upscale hotel. Once again, simplicity prevails in our guest suite as well. In this room, we've actually changed our wood color to natural maple for a much lighter touch. This quite long corridor leads into the space, so we've used it entirely for storage. Some drawers, some doors, sliding closets for clothes, and to offset that, a beautiful curved wall done in a mica wall covering in a very natural color gives a real sense of sculpture and continues with this great curved ceiling detail. The bedroom itself was very narrow and long, and we've created illusion with this giant 7-foot circular mirror to make it feel like the space is wider than the 8 feet it actually is. A custom-sized bed aids us with that, and built-in night tables on each side, also in maple, and a very textural headboard create a really built-in effect. And lead us into the bathroom. Very, very spa-like. White and maple, the sink set out on a curve to save space, built-in mirror behind. The toilet is backdropped with beautiful white marble, and the shower is a glass cube in the center of the space with a rain head. Tucked into the back corner is the jacuzzi tub with the taps coming out the wall to save space once again. And our curved wall on the inside of the washroom is a beautiful mosaic of the white marble inset with the turquoise river stones. Spa-like but stunning, a great space. The glowing bar flows right into this hallway space, and it's really design-packed. Horizontally banded wallpaper accents its length. Crystal chandeliers give it a little glisten. A sculptural bar set is a great place to saddle up to at a cocktail party. And once again, the flooring Jatoba, very linear and matches our cherry wood panels that have this beautiful stainless steel band. They also conceal the door to the kitchen and a myriad of storage, including clothes hanging. They flow down into one of my favorite features, the stainless steel ziggurat wall, a step detail we often use, and above it are these great microstar lights that even give further accent to that feature. The hallway leads us right into the main entrance of the condo, the backdrop of which is this cherry paneling, a niche with lights over top of bowls, a perfect place to put your keys, and just off of this space is an open concept den. We've delineated this space with the cherry paneled ceiling and flowed that down onto audio units that contain all the stereo equipment into a nice ledge for a workstation and culminating in a custom-made console table with a retro lamp. As backdrop to this area, a stunning piece of art and a 9-foot-long custom sofa, very linear and sleek. The coffee table, stainless steel, both polished and brushed, is very sculptural, and this little Italian chair with its 3 cork tables are a sculptural element that is very pleasing to see every day when you come in. Perhaps one of my favorite